Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be covering some lane Gardevoir gameplay. Unfortunately, in this video, central lane or jungle was called before I got to call it, therefore I am delegating to the bottom lane, and if you find yourself in a similar position, I highly recommend you do the same. It's my general philosophy that whenever it comes to Pokemon Unite, whoever calls the role first should be able to get the role, and hopefully if you find yourself in that position of you calling the role first, other people will have that courtesy for you. But that's just my opinion. So going into this game, I've been having a lot of difficulty finding enjoyment for Pokemon Unite as of recent. If you've been playing the game up until now, you'll understand that not much has changed about the game recently. Yes, we've gotten a few recent additions to the Pokemon Unite roster. We've gotten Dodrio, Scizor, Clefable, but fundamentally the game hasn't changed all that much. So I'm just playing a few different things just to kind of keep the game fresh for myself and play things that have been considered off meta or they've just fallen out of favor because there are better options out there. Now I'm just going to emphasize right now that lane Gardevoir is debatably one of the worst laners in this game. If I were to put it on the tier list for laning, it would probably be F tier. It's very frail, has trouble last hitting, and skirmishing in the lane. And as you can see, I want to focus on farming, but my teammate, the Jigglypuff, is playing really aggressive. Now, I can trade to an extent, but I would rather farm, and this is just a little bit of miscommunication right here. Obviously, it's solo queue, so I can't really, communicate with them directly, but they're just playing super aggressive, which is completely opposite to how I want to play the lane phase. Unfortunately, if I don't try to trade at least a little, I feel like in solo queue, people are just going to tilt out of their mind. At least me trading just a little bit will allow them to understand that I'm not completely blind as to what they're doing. But I just want to focus on farming and getting level 5. That way I get a power spike and either get my side shock or future start, and that's when I can start trading a little bit more confidently. So I let my teammate get the one camp just to get them closer to level 4 so they can evolve. They already died once, so they're a little bit behind, and right now we're at a bit of a experience deficit, and it's in our best interest to just play a little bit passively. So as you can see, the Clefable's already level 5, Pikachu's almost level 6, I'm still level 4, I haven't even gotten to level 5 yet. So I just want to bide my time until I hit that power spike. Now, if you're a top laner or a bottom laner, I highly encourage you not to tax your jungle, even if you're behind or even if you're ahead. It's probably one of my biggest pet peeves being a jungle main myself. I know there are some arguments out there that, people try to justify with when it comes to taxing jungle experience, but generally speaking, you shouldn't do it. You want to keep your jungler reasonably ahead or at least even with the enemy jungler. That way, when it comes to the initial team fight, at the first objective, they have as much experience possible, allowing them to get closer to their Unite move. So I'm level 6, I hit my power spike, at the very least my level 5 power spike. So I can do a bit of trading and I can secure a little bit more reliably now. But we're still at a deficit here. However, because my top lane is doing relatively well, we don't need to do anything unnecessary, we just need to bide our time until I become an actual threat to the enemy team. So unfortunately, Wigglytuff is just playing extremely aggressive, and it's a little triggering, I'll be honest. We're just on two different spectrums when it comes to playstyles, and I just need to do what I can. Now, as you can see, the bottom lane is already rotating, so I need to make the rotation top as well. I was able to secure the kill on the Zoom roll, and that allows me to get a level and get to level 8, which is huge. So I secure the kill on Haunter as well, and I just need to help out my teammate as well. We secure the kill on the Cinderace, and as you can see, I've already caught up in experience compared to the bot lane before. I went from behind to now ahead of the Clefable, and now I'm level 9. So honestly, I thought they were going to continue to aggress there, so I thought I would try to catch them with my Unite move. Not the greatest Unite move on my part, but at the very least, the sooner I use it, the sooner I get it back. So no harm done. Now we break the tier 1 and we get the Regieleki. We could push here, however, it's a little risky here depending on what my teammates decide to do. So I just need to play a little far back, watch my positioning, and just get some poke off with my future sights and get my resets. So unfortunately, Green goes down. Greninja's really low. I don't have my Unite move and I'm already less than half HP. So it's not in our best interest to keep on pushing, therefore we retreat. And meanwhile, my teammates are already setting up in the bottom lane for the most part. So I just want to get some farm and then I'll probably make my way bottom. So as you can see on the mini-map, I can see most of the team members already bottom and the enemy team is there as well, so I'm going to make the rotation as fast as I can. I just want to get some Unite energy and, get some farm for the experience. They're pulling the objective. Registeel's already at less than half. I'm just going to get my poke off, try to help secure that, but unfortunately, I missed my combo, but Green ends up securing it anyways. So Gengar popped the Unite move, and you can tell that by the little icon on top of you. Wasn't sure where they were exactly, but at least we survived. Now I'm just gonna recall, get my HP back, and then just continue to farm until Regieleki spawns in 25 seconds. At this point in the game, we're in a very comfortable position. We're up in points, I'm up in experience compared to the bottom lane. So ideally, if you can't make a proactive play, as in do an objective or score some points, get some kills, you just want to keep on farming. As long as you're farming continuously, you'll keep your lead and you're gonna maintain your confident position in the game. As you can see, Greninja's back capping 50. They already started the Regieleki. Regieleki's at half. I'm gonna try and zone them out and catch them off guard with my Unite move. I missed my Psychic, which is a little unfortunate, but Green is able to secure the Regieleki. I get Cinderace united, unfortunately, but I get some Unite energy back with that death, and I lowered my death timer. So, not the worst case scenario. And as you can see, my team is already cleaning house, and they managed to get a couple of kills on the back end. So we're at 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and at this point, I need to focus on farming. You want to make sure you have your Unite move for the last team fight of the game. So once I get to level 13, I'll hit my skill power spike, I'll get my Psychic Plus, and I'll just get my Unite move and be ready for Rayquaza. The last Regi of the game is spawning in 7 seconds. Now, as you can see on the minimap, or on the map, everyone on the team is missing their Unite move. You can tell by the icon above their portrait, so everyone should be farming right now and ensuring that they're ready for Rayquaza. There's not that much farm on the map, but they should be doing what they can to ensure that they have it on time. We pick up 2 kills, but we did lose the Regice, so that means 3 members on their team will have that buff for the final part of the game. Unfortunately, Greninja gets caught out by Azumarill. They have a 27-second death timer, and Rayquaza is spawning in 4 seconds, so this is very dangerous. We're already down 1 member, our Wigglytuff is getting caught out, 2 people go down, and now it's essentially a 3v5. Yes, we have our Unite moves, but this is super dangerous for us. So Absol is able to get the Rayquaza steal, so kudos to them. I get my Unite move, I tag 2, pick up 2 kills, 3 members in total. Oh, make that 3 kills. And you can see the enemy already pushing bottom, but we have members to defend there. And honestly, I thought I had my Rayquaza shield, but I didn't realize it expired, or I took enough damage for it to get popped, and I was going to try and score, but in the end, they end up forfeiting the game, which makes sense. We were already ahead, and they lost to Rayquaza. So, yeah, a very dangerous situation. Thankfully, Absol was able to win the 50-50, but it was just a misplay by Greninja and the Wigglytuff by getting caught out at that point in the game. And even though it was a low damage game, we were able to come out on top and, secure the win. So yeah, lane Gardevoir, it's obviously not the greatest laner in the game. Has a lot of flaws, but just keep in mind that as long as you know what you're doing when it comes to macro and when it comes to mechanically playing the Pokemon, you can overcome most obstacles, granted that your team isn't holding you back when it comes to, playing around objectives or just fundamentally playing the game. You just want to make sure you do what you can and, focus on what you can do rather than what your teammates are not doing. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I appreciate all your support. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.